Let's go to part two. Are you ready for part two?
Yes, I'm ready.
Let's begin.
Everyone has a favorite health activity to do. For me, I prefer swimming because it has lots of interest and good effects on me. I often go to the swimming pools in the summer when the weather turns hotter. There, I can practice swimming skills by myself and I can relax on those hot days. There are a lot of swimming pools in my city, so that I can easily find one of them and start enjoying the coolness of the water. 4 years ago, when my friends weren't so busy like now, we usually went to the swimming pools together and we made a competition to compete with one another. And now, as my friends all have business to do, I go swimming alone every morning and that makes me feel healthier to start a new day. I think swimming will make me taller, stronger, and thinner. Moreover, I always feel comfortable with the relaxation it brings to me. Imagine what happens if the summer is coming and you just stay at home. It's really boring and very hot as well. You can easily get angry with everything. I love swimming and I never stop it.
What diseases do people mostly have these days?
Today, with rapid development of fast food industry, obesity is the main disease that people mostly have.
Do you know why they have such a disease?
As you can see, people tend to eat fast food more than healthy food and are lazy to go to the gym. As a result, they suffer from obesity easily.
Okay, so what's the main solution for that?
I think they should eat more vegetables and fish and reduce eating fatty foods like beef and pork. In addition, they must do exercise more often. Only by that way they can easily lose their weight, and that's the best way for them to keep in shape and avoid sickness.
What kinds of foods do you eat normally?
I often eat beef, pork, chicken, eggs, and vegetables. I hardly eat fish because of its stinking smell.
Do you think the foods that you are eating are good for health?
I think if I eat them moderately, they're not harmful, but if I eat too much fat and meat, my health will be seriously affected.
Okay, so what healthy foods do you normally eat?
I often make mixed salad and eat it with rice. It's not only a healthy food, but also an easy making one.
What are your sleeping habits?
I often stay up late because of my homework assignments and some projects at my club at university. I know that is very harmful for my health and my lungs will be seriously affected, but I have no way to change my sleeping habits.
Do you smoke?
I used to smoke when I was in grade 9, but now I don't smoke anymore.
How dangerous is smoking?
When we smoke, not only our lungs are destroyed, but also other organs are badly affected because cigarettes have a lot of toxins like nicotine, monoxide carbon, or to name but a few. Furthermore, those toxins will directly impact our health.
What are the solutions to banning people from smoking?
I think that the government should push finding those who smoke in the public areas and inform people about the harm of smoking, its effects on our health, our families, and society. Let's take Singapore as an example. You will be strictly punished when you smoke in the public places.
Are you working or studying?
I'm still studying now at university.
What's the course you're taking?
I'm taking a course for business administration
Why did you choose such course to take?
because when I was young, I dreamed to become a businessman like my mother when I grow up. So I choose this course. which can help me know more about business.
Do you have a plan for the future after your degree?
After my degree at university, I'm going to take some classes of music for relaxation.
Okay. Why do many Vietnamese parents send their children to developed countries like the US or England to study?
As you can see, with such developed countries like the US or England, their educational system will be better than that of Vietnam, and Vietnamese parents want to send their children to those countries and get more valuable knowledge to serve our country.
What's the difference between the educational system of the US and that of Vietnam?
The educational system of Vietnam is that the students have to learn a lot of theories without practicing. On the other hand, in the US, besides studying theories, the students can have more chances to do practice, and that makes them understand the theories well.
How long do you intend to stay in the US for your overseas study?
If I study in the US, I will spend about 5 years to finish my study program there.
What kind of program are you pursuing in the US?
Human resources management is the major that I'm pursuing in the US.
Why do you want to take this major?
I can see that in Vietnam, human resources management is a weak major, and there are not many people who have an ability to work in this field. So I choose to study this major, and I can easily find a good job in a big company.
What do you want to be in the future when you come back home from your overseas study program?
When I come back home from my study, I really want to become a well-educated manager in international companies like Apple or Samsung company.
Do you think that staying more at school will give people more chances to get higher wages and promotion when they go to work?
Of course, many researchers in the US have shown that the higher you study, the easier you can find a job, the better wage you have, and the more promotion you get.
Will you pursue a master program in the US?
Of course, the higher I study, the more knowledge I get, and I think that is very useful for me when I apply for a job later.
Will you come back to Vietnam after finishing your study in the US?
Of course, I must come back to serve my country.
What are your plans after getting the degree in the US?
I am going to take a job in Vietnam, and moreover, I will also take some classes of music for relaxation because I really like to increase my knowledge of music instruments for relaxation.
Why do many Vietnamese students want to stay in the US after finishing their university there?
I think that with developed countries like the US, our lives will be better and we can be free to do whatever we want, of course, legally. And moreover, with the cool weather in the US, we always feel comfortable and we can do almost everything easily.
Thank you.